Hi everybody, another weekend is gone and another busy time was had by all. We went up to the country yesterday, about 2 hours north or northwest of where we are here anyway, about an hour and a half out of Melbourne in the country where Jenny's brother lives. He's got a vineyard, he owns and operates his own vineyard. Speaking of which, I have a bottle of his best stuff. And really nice, really good to be able to get up there. And so I did a bit of videoing while we were gone, and this of course was on our way home because we came home at about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, and went through the city. So I'm working on a nighttime video of the freeways of Melbourne, and that goes on my other channel. I used to do all those freeway road videos on this channel, but of course since the fast food videos took off, I've gone with them. But I'm still doing this sort of video on my travel channel if you want to check them out. When I'm finished this, I'll tell you all, and I'll put the link here. And speaking of which, there's a whole freeway group on Facebook. If you're interested in freeway videos and freeway information, motorway information, Freeway Gym is the thing to search for on Facebook, and there you can link up with the latest videos from around the world about freeways and travelling, all sorts of stuff. I've been into it for quite a few years now and produced quite a few videos myself for that group, and along with many others in that group who produce some great videos, well worth checking out. So anyway, yesterday we went up the country, had another birthday party, and I did a travel video while we were there. So let's get in. I'll let you see that video and then come back here and I'll tell you about what happened. Oh, hi again everybody, and as you can see, we're going over the Bolte Bridge on our way up country, and that's Melbourne in the background. This is another bridge over the Yarra River, just like the Westgate Bridge the other day. You get an even better view of the city this way, so it's a pretty impressive sight. And some great views from up here. And we're going up the country today to have another family outing celebrate another birthday. So it should be a lot of fun. And I hope to be able to do a bit of a food review at this next pub that we're going to. See how that works out, but it should be good. So I'm hoping to be able to show you a few sights along the way as we pass through different locations, because it's quite a drive. This is about a 2-hour drive out of Melbourne, north of Melbourne. My wife's Jenny's brother owns a vineyard up in the country, so we're going to have a quick look at the vineyard, and then we'll go on to our dinner engagement and see what sort of food we get for dinner. So, okay guys, enjoy the ride. Let's see what we come across. We're travelling along the Calder Highway, Calder Freeway, and we're passing over the highest part of this freeway. In winter, in the mornings, this is often frosty and get the black ice on the road, and you hear about a lot of accidents in this area. There's lots of signs on the road warning about black ice. But at the moment it's 11 degrees. It was 16 in the city, so reasonably warm back in the city. And we're going through a pine plantation. See lots of pine plantations in this area, along with lots of vineyards. And up behind the pine trees, if we get to see it, is Mount Macedon, which is a good viewing place. See things around the area. We're not going to go up there, but we may not get to see it just at the moment. But anyway, Mount Macedon is out the back there. We're on the freeway at the moment. There we go, Great Dividing Range, road level 600 metres. So there you go, about 1,800 feet. And so this is the highest point of the Calder Freeway. Now we start to go down just slightly, but now it's basically a high plateau. Melbourne's down on the coast. There's Mount Macedon. Yay! We get to see Mount Macedon. There's lots of wineries in this area. It's a great food and wine travel sort of destination. Hanging Rock is pretty famous for things that happened there about 100 years ago with lost school kids getting, and there's all these spooky stories. Therefore, the movie Hanging Rock, if you've ever seen that. And yeah, there's lots of intrigue around here. The bushranger Ned Kelly was in this area 150 years ago. And so, yeah, lots of history, lots of stories about what went on in Gold Rush and the pioneers of early Australia. So great. I just got to watch myself here. We've got a guy pulling into the traffic right in front of me. Thank you very much, fella. Really appreciate that. And yeah, so traveling at 110 k's an hour. Might just grab that for a second, Jenny. Can see what's going on there, maybe, hopefully. I'll give it back to you. And woo, got the GPS telling us where we're going and how long it's going to take us. And so anyway, we'll say goodbye to Mount Macedon and wait for the next thing to come up on as we travel along. Close. We're driving through Castlemaine. Some people call it Castlemaine. I'm not sure which is the correct terminology, but I call it Castlemaine. You can see there's quite a few old buildings here. So this is going right. This town originated in Victoria's Gold Rush. So about 150, 160 years ago, some of these buildings would date back to, and quite some interesting architecture from that time. And a lot of people come here to settle and get out of Melbourne, get away from the hustle and bustle, and come up here to this area and settle down for retirement, etc. It's a really nice area. There's some great old houses here. Beautiful old buildings. Okay, we'll continue on our journey as we're nearly at our destination. Well, we've arrived at the winery. Got all sorts of, many different varieties here, Chardonnay, different reds, different whites. It's quite a good setup. Maybe I'll show you another time what actually is going on. I haven't got enough time today, but some really good stuff here. There he is out in the... Okay, so I wasn't able to take the video camera into the pub and didn't work out, but I took some great what I thought are great shots of what we had to eat. And anyway, there's a couple of photos of what we did. So that was all good fun, and now I'm getting back into all these other videos that I've got, and I've got to keep working on my food reviews. I've got another thing to check out here. I just love Mary's crackers, Mary's Gone crackers. I'm going to work out that pretzel review. I might just do it on this channel. I don't know if it'd be too popular on the main channel doing an organic food video. But anyway, so that's really good. And I've got lots of things to work on and keeping myself busy with. So that's it for now, I think. I'll see you next time. Bye.